Welcome everybody. It's day 6 of the road to 2000 ELO. So last time we got a loss, so let's try and bounce back today. So we are currently at 1640, so let's find our opponent. Okay, we get the black pieces against someone who's from Croatia. He plays d4. I'm gonna go d5. Okay, he plays the queen gambit. Against the queen's gambit, I actually just accept the gambit, and yeah, he goes e3. So in the queen's gambit accepted, like this is a very important move, is to play e5 and strike in the center, because when we accept the gambit, we don't like waste time protecting our pawn, because this way we will like fall in lead in development and give white the center, and so we have to strike in the center immediately. So he takes the pawn, and here we just take in the center. If he takes with the queen, we just take back. Okay, I mean, actually, like this is not good for white, because like this is not something a queen's gambit player wants. A queen's gambit player like wants to I don't know, he wants the center, he wants like a sharp game, he wants to fight for a win. But when we trade queens and now we have a quiet game, and actually this pawn is an isolated pawn, so we can pressure it and try to win it. So this is not something a queen's gambit player wants. So anyway, I'm gonna develop my knight here. My idea is to control this pawn and control the squares in front of it, try to apply pressure on the pawn and win it. So okay, I think I'm gonna go a6 here with the idea of b5 and fianchetto this bishop. Okay, he goes here attacking my pawn, but I mean, is that really something to be concerned of? I mean, I can go here, and if he takes, I take. Maybe I should have like considered this, you know. I can go here. I think I should go here. Maybe I should have went knight here. Yeah, or knight here maybe. Anyway, it doesn't matter really. So maybe I go knight here. No. Let's develop the bishop. If he takes, I just take back. Yeah, this pawn is weak, but I mean this pawn is also terrible. So let's attack this knight and ask it to move. Okay, instead he goes here, but I can take, and once he takes, I can go here. Or I can just go here. Yeah, I'm threatening to win a pawn now. So he takes here. Should I actually take with the king? Or do I take with the knight? If I take with the knight, yeah, let's take with the king. Yeah. Okay, he goes here, but I can go here. So it's not a problem. Okay, he goes here, but I can just take, right? Let's trade. And now let's, I don't know, maybe go here, but then I help him get rid of his weak pawn. I don't know what to play here actually. Maybe h5, or maybe just rook here. What should I play here, man? Maybe push, takes. But that's just a draw. But maybe then I can. Okay, I'm going to push. Okay, he instead goes here. I can take. He takes. And now I push. And then I'll go here. Now my rook is active. And yeah, we're just doing really good. So he attacks me, but I can just go here, right? Yeah, I can just go here. I think it's going to be a draw probably. So yeah. Okay, now I can attack the pawn. Yeah, let's just attack the pawn. How is he going to save the pawn? Go rook back. Okay, he gives me a check, but I can just go here, or maybe even here. Should I go here? I don't know. Does it matter? I think I go here because here check. Maybe I then just go here. Um, you know what? I'm just gonna go here. Yeah, if he checks me, okay, he wants to trade. Can I give a check? He goes here. Let's take. Let's attack the pawn. Put our bishop on this nice diagonal. I think it's a draw actually. Yeah, it's probably just a boring, depressing draw. Let's play pawn c5. Okay, he goes here. Now a5, or maybe just this. Yeah, let's play b5 to play b4. Okay, he goes here, but I don't see what does this do. Do I push or do I push here? I'm going to play b4 and just hold this pawn. Okay, let's attack the bishop. I mean, he can push here, but okay, he now can I go here? That's the question. If he takes, I take. Am I better? Probably not, right? Yeah. So I'm just gonna go back. It's a draw. I think it's just a boring draw, unfortunately. I'm gonna go here, prevent his king from coming forward. Yeah, it's just a draw, most likely. And let's see. I'm just gonna move my bishop. It's a draw. I don't think we can do anything. He takes, I take, but yeah, it's just nothing. I'm just gonna go back. And now I'm gonna, I don't know, I'm just gonna go here. Check, I just go back. Or even I just go here, it doesn't matter. Yeah, it does not matter. What if I go here? He takes, I take, he takes, I go here, I take. No, that's too risky to do, right? That's very risky. I'm going to go after these pawns. Okay, this actually might get kind of tricky, but the problem is he has a passer here. Okay, so I can't leave him. Yeah, if I go after these pawns, wait, maybe I'm winning. I don't know. Okay, he's attacking this pawn twice. Okay, I get it. So I take here, he takes here, I take here, he takes here, and that's not looking good for me. Wait, I take, he takes, I take, he takes, I go here, he takes, I go here, he goes here, I take, he takes, I go here, he pushes, I push, he pushes, I push, he pushes, I push, he pushes, I push, he pushes, I push. Yeah, that's not looking great actually. But I'm not seeing anything better. Like, what do I play? Let's take. I think I messed this up. I don't know. If he takes here, I don't know. Should I take? because he's going to win this pawn as well. Yeah, this is not looking good, but I think he's faster. I don't know, man. Maybe I promote first, or maybe I'm winning. I don't know. Wait. Okay, now I think it's a draw, or maybe I'm winning. It's either a draw or I'm winning. I give him a check. He goes here, and I bring my king. He then pushes here. Yeah, let's bring our king. I don't think it's a. I don't think it's a. I think it's a draw or either I'm winning. I don't know. If I can fork one of the pawns, okay. But I can give this check. He goes here. I check. I think we are winning. Yes, we are winning. Yeah, we won. Yes. Let's go, man. Let's go. I mean, I don't think I played this really well. I think I got lucky. I think he was winning actually, but I'm not really sure. So anyway, who cares? I got the win. So now we are back to the winning ways. Hopefully you can continue. And let's see what was going on in the game. Because I actually thought I was losing in that end game, but I managed to win. I don't know, maybe I was winning, maybe I evaluated this incorrectly. So let's see. So wow. Actually, this was a really good move, man. I played with a 94 accuracy. My opponent plays with a 90. So, and actually at the end, I was winning. So I thought I was losing, but actually I was winning. So this was actually a really good game by me. Okay. So as I said, I played with a 94. My opponent played with a 90. So it was really a high quality game. So let's see what was happening. D4, D5, Queen's Gambit. I just accept the Gambit as I said. And yeah, here as I said, E5 is a very important move, guys. If you are playing the Queen's Gambit accepted, you have to know the move E5 because we have to strike in the center and just and not let white like have like you get the point. You have to strike in the center because you can't just let white have the center like that. So he takes, I take. This is theory until now. He takes with the queen, and yeah, this is not a good move because after we trade queens, like this position is completely fine for black because this is not something a queen's gambit player wants. You know, like what did you achieve? When you play the Queen's Gambit, you want to fight for the center, you want to have some activity, you want to play a dynamic game. But now the Queens are off the board, you have a weak pawn. Black has absolutely no weaknesses on his position. So, anyway, I develop my knight, he developed his knight. I go a6, and a6 was not a good move here. I should have went knight here because he has a threat of going knight here, and knight c6 prevents that. So, by going c6 a6 I give him the ability to go knight e5 and attack the pawn or pressure the pawn. But actually it was not the best move. Anyway, let's not talk too much. I go bishop here defending my pawn. He takes, I take, he castles, I develop my knight. He goes knight here, I develop my bishop. He takes, I take with the king. He attacks my pawn, I bring my rook to defend. He develops his knight, I take, he takes, I push the pawn. He develops his bishop, I take, he takes. All of this is just normal. He takes with the bishop. I push to defend my pawn. He goes bishop here. I activate my rook by going to the 7th rank. He attacks my rook. I go rook here. He goes bishop back. I attack the pawn. Okay, the engine actually wants bishop a3, which is insane, but I don't see what this move does. Maybe after he takes, you take here and you damage his structure. So anyway, I did not see that. It's not like a normal move to see, you know. Anyway, I go bishop here attacking the pawn. He checks me. I go king here. We trade rooks, and now this is an equal end game, but I have a slight advantage because my king is active. So I push the pawn. He goes here. I push the pawn. I mean, all of this is normal. Okay, this was a bad move. It throwed my advantage a bit, but it doesn't matter. It's still equal. Yeah, as I said, it was probably just a draw. I went king here, he goes here. I just shuffled back and forth with my king. Shuffled with my bishop, took here. And yeah, okay, here I actually thought I was losing. I thought, because I thought he's going to win this pawn, and after I take, he will win this pawn, and then he will win this pawn, and then he can promote. And I actually did not calculate anything. I just trusted the process. I was like, okay, I have no choice. I have to take here, and I did, because this is I think this is the only move. And then he took here. I take. He takes. I go king here, which is the only move to draw the game. He takes, and it was actually a draw, because both of us will get a queen, and it will be a perpetual check, I think. So yeah, I take here, he goes here, I go here, he takes, I push, he pushes, I push, he pushes. And here all what my opponent had to do was just keep pushing the pawn. Like, I get a queen, you get a queen, and it's just a draw. Like, probably this check, or this is losing, yeah, because anyway, my opponent just had to keep pushing the pawn, and it will have been a draw. But I think my opponent got kind of greedy and was like, I should win this. Like, he probably wanted to win, so he played a4, and yeah, this is just losing because I bring a queen, and he goes a5. I give this check. He goes king b5. I come with my king. He pushes. I check, and then I win one of the pawns, and I'm going to win this pawn, and it's over. So my opponent resigned. So I mean, it was a good game. I mean, I got lucky, sure, but we take that. So anyway, that's all for today. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you tomorrow.